Hi, this is Dr. Wiletha Williams, and I'm excited to be sharing with you this afternoon. We are here live at Digital Dope Studios in Atlanta, Georgia, and I just want to welcome each and every one of you to the podcast today. Today's podcast is, as always, it's about wellness, and we are here representing the holistic health practitioners. I am your certified holistic health practitioner, also a doctor of naturopathy, which is natural scientific living. So we are here. Basically, we are health educators. So we're going to be giving you some strategies that you may incorporate into your healthy lifestyle, which would help you to achieve all of your medical markers without total dependence on prescription drugs. So we want to do all we can for our own health. That is what is so important. Doing all we can. In fact, every day before you leave the house, make sure you have done everything you know about health and wellness so that there be no regrets. And I have gotten so many requests for different topics. And today we're actually talking about cancer, which is one of those things we never want to hear that diagnosis. But one thing you want to know is that many people all around the globe are recovering. They are recovering. So it's not just the end of everything. In fact, at any given time, we all have those misbehaving cells. But usually, our bodies are built with an immune system, they have an immune response. And so most of those cells are captured and they'll die off. But sometimes your immune system may be overwhelmed or whatever is going on in the body that causes an imbalance. And so these cells can get out of control. But what we want to do is let you know that hey, there is hope. There's a message of hope. And I don't care what the diagnosis, how rare the diagnosis, how advanced you may think the diagnosis is. I don't care. They put stages and different things on it. But believe me, there is someone on the planet, there's someone, maybe even in your own community, who has beat it. So we know that nothing is impossible. So you must remain hopeful. You must reach out for help. That's another part of it. Reach out for help, believing that there is help. And once you sign on to a plan, make sure you make a 90 to 120-day commitment to that plan. Okay. Follow the plan. One of the things when you're talking about cancer is eliminate sugar altogether. What we recommend is go with the ketogenic diet, and you can look that up. It's right there on Google. Keto, Keto. Go ketogenic because that will eliminate the sugars and those simple carbs that actually they in some cases they seem to be fertilizer for that particular disease. So you want to eliminate that. But there are basic foundations of health that we all need to follow. Staying well hydrated. That means 6 to 8 glasses of water. Eating a rainbow. That means you are eating all those different colors, fruits and vegetables. Okay. And make sure they are in as close to natural state as possible. Of course, the best produce is that produce which you can find locally grown in your area. Okay. The next best, of course, is organic. And then, of course, frozen without additives. Be aware that all these artificial additives, they can be health destroyers. So you want to stay away from that. Eat as natural as possible. And you want to make sure if you are having meat, of course, if you're having poultry, look for the free range, no hormones. And it's easy to find. If you're having beef, you want to look for the grass fed, not corn fed. You want to look for the grass fed beef with no hormones, no antibiotics, no additives. Okay. If you are doing seafood, that means fish or other seafood. The key is to look for that wild caught, wild caught, not the farm raised. Because see, the farm raised that can have a lot of antibiotics. Sometimes they even have hormones and different things that are added into that farm, which may not support health. Make sure you are getting your supplements each and every day. A daily multiple is so very important because no matter how mindful we are in choosing our foods, there's going to be a gap. And that gap is going to exist between what we are getting from our diet and what our bodies really need. And when the body is healing, it has a higher need. It needs more nutrients. So in that case, you're looking to supplement. A daily multiple is just, to me, it makes good sense. In fact, as early as the year 2002, even the American Medical Association published in their journal, every adult in America should be supplementing. So that is one way to bridge that gap is to take a daily multiple. You will want other supplements too. You want high antioxidants. You also want your advanced omega. These are just basics, okay? And you can contact me or the person who forwarded you to this podcast, and we can probably suggest what we are using and what is working. Because believe it or not, all supplements are not created equal. In fact, many times when they do surveys, just going into the retail outlets and looking at supplements, they're finding that some of these supplements do not meet the label claims. That means it'll tell you there's a certain thing in there and maybe it's not there. The other problem is absorption. Many of the supplements, uh, they're not well tolerated by the body. So we have chosen a line of supplements which you can be sure you can feel confident that we meet the label claims. It is what we say it is. And your body is going to recognize it as a food and be able to absorb it. In fact, the multiple that I personally use is called Action. And it has a time release formula, which takes over 24 hours for the body to absorb. So a lot of times you meet people, they say, well, why is it that vitamins make your pee yellow? Well, hey, it's because a lot of it is not being absorbed by the body. So Action is the one I use, and it does not do that. So you can feel confident you're actually getting your money's worth. Your body is being able to absorb all of the nutrients that the supplement has to offer. Again, this is Dr. Wiletha Williams. You can find me at askdrwiletha.com. You can send me email at hello@askdrwiletha.com, or you can call me directly. But if you call me directly, make sure to leave a message because I may be with another client. My number is 404 642 3525. 404 642 3525. Call me directly. Get in touch with the person who forwarded you to the podcast. But we just are excited to have you listen to the podcast and join us in our quest for great health. We are looking to improve our health in every way that we can. We don't want to wait. We want to act now because remember, self care is not selfishness. It is self love. And love is what makes the world go round. But you start by loving yourself and loving your body. And if you love yourself and love your body, then you want to practice self care. Each day before you leave the house, have a checklist and make sure you have done all you can do to support health and wellness. And become an ambassador. Be willing to share when you discover strategies that are working, they are improving health, your numbers are improving. Be willing to share. That is becoming an ambassador of health. And I tell you what, it's very gratifying when you are able to share and you get that feedback that you have actually helped someone to improve their own health. So, again, thanks for watching. This is Dr. Wiletha Williams at AskDrWiletha.com. We are live at Digital Dope Studios here in Atlanta, Georgia, USA. See you soon. Bye bye.